4 items for action today. The first is a change order for the building, the amount of $72,343. The majority of this change order is for changes to the stormwater system. As the land was developed, they found places that they had to change a few things to make it work. This is a result of that, which is what you expect from renewables. The rest of it is minor changes to.
Do you want to just identify the amount for each? That first one's
certainly
being 53.
Yep. So the
Make
first
sure you
one's
emphasize the credit.
yes, I will. $53,947 for those stormwater changes. The next one is actually a credit from the general contractor for some pieces that were no longer needed when we changed how that wall was constructed, which I think is an excellent thing. It shows the integrity of the contractor.
Will it stay black? I wanted to ask
It's
that.
going to fade to a charcoal color.
Oh,
Yeah, that will match the rest of the building, so it should
okay.
look really, really nice.
It's very dramatic.
Yeah, yes, right now it is. Yep, the concrete itself is dyed all the way through, so it'll lighten up and it'll fade to a dark charcoal color.
Thank you.
The next is, that credit, by the way, was $1,488. The next is for some changes to the parking lot, specifically some of the islands. As the site development progressed, they had to make some changes to how the islands were shaped and where they were located. That amount is $6,872. Next item is a $8,025 change to the interior building signage. Now that we've finalized workflows and egress and emergency plans, all the signage had to be updated to reflect that. And then the final item is a wooden blocking strip that was added around the entire perimeter of the building to give the roof a more secure attachment point. That change order is in the amount of $4,987.
I'll gladly make a motion to approve the change orders for the emergency services building.
Second that motion.
My only comment is that you have to be pleased with these kind of changes with the scale of the building of this project.
We
For
anticipated,
where we are in the
yeah,
process.
we anticipated well, we budgeted for $1.7 million worth of change orders, just anticipating that this was going to evolve. We're through a lot of the expensive phases already, and we're at $280,000 to date, so we're doing very well. It's a testament to good engineering and good architects.
Good team, yeah.
The question, I don't know if I asked this question during the design, but I recall it from Adams County, but the parking lot, maybe think of it here, the parking lot islands and so on. Are we going to utilize that parking lot for the emergency vehicle driving testing? Or is that something you do at the fire school? Or just a question, they have a huge parking lot at Adams County.
Theirs is shaped in a way that's much more conducive to that particular test. I'm sure we could do practice, but for an actual test, you need a bigger square fairgrounds.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, theirs is enormous at Adams.
It's close by.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Hopkins good. The next item is a professional services agreement with, oh, I'm sorry.
All in
we did
favor,
vote,
please
yes.
indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, so moved.
All right, next item is a professional services agreement with MCM Consulting. That is to refresh our hazard mitigation plan. That agreement is for $96,788.50. MCM has been doing our hazard mitigation plan for as long as I've been involved. They do a fantastic job. It's time for our plan to be refreshed, and we're asking the board to approve an agreement to have them do it again.
Could you give a thumbnail on what a hazard mitigation plan accomplishes?
The hazard mitigation plan's purpose is to identify any hazards or vulnerabilities in the county and put together potential remedies for those. It allows us, all the way down to the municipal level, to be eligible for any funding streams that open up if they come down the pike. We can, things like flood mitigation, snow mitigation, any sort of natural or man-made disaster that could come down. It allows funding to be allocated to us, if it's identified in this plan.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second the motion.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded that we approve the MCM contract. Any questions regarding that contract? Yes, Robert?
Would like to mention that the cost of that contract is covered through a state grant.
Anything else? All in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign, so moved.
Next item is a agreement with Capital Area Communications to provide support for our existing radio system. We have been using Capital Area Communications for a long time. They provide historically 20 hours a week of additional labor to help support our radio system. This changes that number of hours to just a bulk number of hours per year, and we're going to apply that to projects as needed. And it's a lower contract amount than what we were paying, which was somewhere in the $70,000 range,
Down to 39.
down to $39,600.
600, yeah. Okay. Motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the $39,600 contract with Capital Area Communications to maintain the radio system.
Second.
It's moved and seconded that we approve this maintenance contract. Any questions regarding the motion? Hearing none, all in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign, so moved.
The final item I have is asking the board to approve an interoperability and sharing agreement with the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. This is a mutually beneficial agreement that basically says, in exchange for us allowing the Pennsylvania State Police to locate radio equipment on our towers, we can do the same on their towers. In the interest of reducing overhead and utilizing existing infrastructure, this is a good thing for everyone.
Motion to approve.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we approve this interoperability agreement. Any questions? If not, all in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, so moved.
That's all I have.
You didn't bring your new hazmat director,
We had to divide and conquer this morning.
his debut?
Yeah, but there's several meetings going on. Fortunately, it's just me.
Well, he was here at
Sorry,
the
this morning.
LEPC meeting the other day, so that's good. He's getting,
Yes, he's acclimating well.
good.
Very good.
All right, thank you.